Hello, YouTube. This is just me, and it's been a while. Happy New Year. I wanted to speak today on some very disappointing news to me. The Bruce family in Southern California, the Los Angeles area, has decided to sell back the property that they gained in a lawsuit. This family, their ancestors bought the property, beachfront property, over a century ago and were removed from it, sued, and it had a lot of publicity and support among the Black community, and they won. And yet 6 months later, they've already sold it. 100 years. 100 years of wealth that could have been accrued for them. And to finally have it back and sell it in 6 months, it's disappointing. But I wanted to speak because in so many ways it makes me think of the reparations movement and the emphasis that is put on cash in that fight. The need for cash. It has to be cash reparations. And even more so, the dangerous notion that, if someone wants to go buy a Benz, if they want to, just go burn it, that's on them. In a lot of ways, I think this kind of reflects that. And I don't know this family. I don't know their circumstances or plans. But there's a lot of variables at play now for each person and whatever they decide to do with their money. And we're talking about something that their ancestors labored for and were stripped of. And so to see it just seemingly, the optics of it, just give it right back. I would hope people that are so gung-ho and prioritize cash reparations over anything and everything else could see the folly in that, and I guess the error in judgment that it could be. They may be fine. They're definitely fine right now. They're 20 million up, but we don't know what that's going to mean in a decade or 20 years from now. But having that land, prime real estate, in their name, that would have been generational. And there's a likelihood that a lot of them could be right back where they started before any of this ever happened. I hope not. I really do. But it's something to think about. And it's ultimately, when it comes to reparations, it is not about you. It's not about me. It's not about the individual. It is about the legacy. The legacy that our ancestors provided for this country. Likewise, that the Bruces, the originals, had provided for their family. The wrong that was done, in our case, as Black Americans at large, never being compensated. And for the Bruces, having that land taken from them. And for the future. Because again, if 10, 20 years from now, if some of them are right back where they were, what did that mean for their children? What did that mean for their grandchildren? And so what would cash reparations mean for us collectively? I'm not trying to say that there shouldn't be cash reparations, but to make that the condition is dangerous. It's extremely dangerous and short-sighted. And I just hope people will acknowledge that. So with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Was this the right decision? Would you have done the same? And if not, what would you have done? So with all that said, this is just me, and peace.